This flawless family room was designed by Jennifer Schmidt of JWS Interiors in Washington, D.C. And
zero fucks to give today. She's just like, let me stretch.
okay, you guys, we are so excited to show you this open floor plan that Jennifer Schmidt of JWS Interiors in Washington, D.C. designed for all of you, which is your lucky day. But she pretty much did it flawlessly. It doesn't get better than this. And I wanted to talk about some of the behind-the-scenes secrets that went into making this space. She touches on a bunch of secrets in the article, but we wanted to go a little bit deeper. And the first thing is, when you're dealing with an open floor plan like this, there's really only one wall. And in this case, it was the fireplace wall with the big TV above it. So the logical thing to do is make the sofa almost function as the anchor point to this room. This is like the wall. So when doing this, you want to find a sofa that has an interesting profile or a really interesting fabric so that this side of the room really does carry its own weight, literally. Because normally above here there would be a piece of art, and now the sofa kind of has to function triple duty as a wall, as a sofa, and its own art. So we love it that Jennifer picked this beautiful deep blue velvet. It looks so chic and unexpected, especially on a mid-century piece, so we thought that gave the room some real luxury. The other thing that we love that she did is, when you're trying to give lighting on either side of the sofa so that whoever is sitting here can read a book or a magazine, you need to have end tables like this. And I love it that she picked a circular end table that feels like a piece of art. And so now, no matter what angle you're looking at it from, it always looks beautiful. If you're in the kitchen looking in, you have a beautiful sight line. So that's just something to think about when you're laying out your own room. The next thing that Jennifer did that I think is so chic is she introduced a lot of white into the space, though the space doesn't feel white. It gave the room a lot of levity, and I think that's a really smart trick. She made both of these pieces white, and though they're completely disparate movements of furniture, they're united in their color, and they're also united in their scale. So when you're pairing pieces like this, you want to make sure they're pretty much the same size and in a similar texture or finish. So if these had both been wooden or they'd both been mirrored, if they're different, it doesn't matter if they're united in their finish. And it also doesn't matter if they're just a hair off in height, because the run across the length of this room can cheat out the fact that these lamps are exactly the same height. The last thing that I really wanted to talk to you about with Jennifer that I think is so flawless, and she really nails it, and it's hard for people to sometimes mix metals. She is the pro at it. And here's why it works. You can see she's got chrome, bronze, brass, gold, stainless. How did these all work? It's because there's this subtle repetition in the room of motifs and themes. This cube here is kind of repeated here in this elongated rectangular cube. In these little side vases on the side table, those are a play on the cube. Here at the base of this lamp, we see the cube again. So it's this very subtle thing that you probably wouldn't even notice, but it definitely is running throughout like a little current in the space. Same with the sphere or the circular motif. We have the sphere here, a little trilogy of them in the lamps. And then we've got the circle here of the mirror, the circle of this little footstool, and then of course we've got these beautiful globe lights on the chandelier. So you may not have even noticed it, but it was always kind of running through the room as an undercurrent, and that will help you be unafraid to mix metals. So we love this space. We are so grateful to you, Jennifer, for pulling this together for all of our readers. I can't wait for you guys to recreate this in your own house and embrace this beautiful open floor plan. Is this how all the kids are doing it? That the design gods, sorry, hold on. Okay, you guys, I'm so bummed out because it can't start like that.